Welcome back all of you to our online platform, that is our school's YouTube channel. So again we are ready with today's video. This video is for class 7th and the subject is maths, and we are continuing the same chapter, that is chapter number 8, and the name of the chapter is comparing quantities. And now as you all know that we are proceeding the exercise 8.3, and in exercise 8.3 we have discussed the questions up to question number 6. So today we will start with question number 7. In question number 7 two parts are there, and as I told you previously that you are supposed to have your textbooks with you while watching the video, so that you can also get the information given in the question. So first of all we will read the question, that is question number 7, exercise 8.3 on page number 171, and the first part is given that chalk contains calcium, carbon and oxygen. Calcium ratio, carbon ratio, oxygen, and the ratio is given, that is 10, 3 and 12, 10 is to 3 is to 12, that ratio is given. Find the percentage of carbon in the chalk. So first part, percentage of carbon we have to find. For that, first of all we are supposed to find the sum of the ratios. Sum of the ratios means 10 plus 3 plus 12. 10 plus 3 plus 12 is equals to 25. Now we are supposed to find the percentage of carbon. The ratio of the carbon is 3. So ratio of carbon upon the sum of ratios, and as we are supposed to calculate the percentage, so we are supposed to multiply by 100. So ratio of the carbon, that is 3, upon sum of the ratios, that is 25 into 100. So from where we can get that 25 4 ja 100 means 25 1 ja 25, 1 in the denominator is of no use, we can neglect that. So 4 3 is 12% is there carbon in the chalk. So that was the first part of this question, that is 12%. Now the second part is also there. In the second part it is given that in a chalk stick, in a stick of chalk, carbon is 3 gram. What is the weight of the chalk stick? So percentage we have already calculated, percentage of carbon, that is 12% in the previous part. Now the weight of the carbon is given, that is 3 gram, and we are supposed to find that we know that the percentage of the carbon in the chalk is 12%, and the ratio is 10 is to 3 is to 12, and the weight of the carbon is given, carbon is 3 gram in that chalk stick, and we are supposed to find the weight of the chalk stick. we are supposed to find the weight of the chalk stick. So, let the weight of the chalk stick be x grams. So, according to question, 12% of the chalk stick, that is x, is 3 grams. So, as it is given in the question that the weight of the carbon is 3 gram. So, 3 gram means 12% of the total chalk sticks weight, that is 12% of x. So, 12% means 12 upon 100 into x is equals to 3. From here we can calculate that x is equals to 3 into, now 100 will go upside and 12 will come downside, that from here we can find out, we are supposed to calculate 3 1 ja 3, 3 4 ja 12 and 4 1 ja 4, 4 25 is 100. From here we got that x is equals to 25 gram, means the weight of the chalk will be will be 25 gram. So, that is the answer for this question, that is question number 7. After this question we are supposed to discuss the question number 8. In the meantime, I am rubbing the board. You can read question number 8 and you can collect the information given in that question. So, question number 8. Amina buys a book for rupees 275 and sells it at a loss of 15%. How much does she sell it for? Means the cost price is given here, CP is given 275 and loss percentage also given, that is 15%, and we are supposed to find the SP, means the selling price. So, we know that what we know, that selling price is equals to cost price minus loss, if loss is there, and if profit would have been there, then we would have been added. So, loss we are supposed to subtract. So, SP is equals to CP, loss is not given. So, loss percent of CP. From here SP is equals to CP is 275 minus how much is the loss percent, that is 15%. 15% of what we have spended, means what is the cost price, 15% of CP, and CP is 275. So, SP will be 275 minus 15%, means 15 upon 100 into 75. From here we can calculate 275 minus, now we are supposed to multiply 75 with we are supposed to multiply 75 with 15. So we can find out easily, that is if we are supposed to multiply 275 by 15, we will get 4125 upon 100, and that will be SP is equals to 275 minus 41.25, and then SP will be 275 minus 41.25, that is 233.75. 233.75 rupees is the selling price of that particular book. So as we can see that SP is less than the CP, so that's why C suffered a loss. So like this we are supposed to proceed the questions given in this exercise. First of all, what we have to do, first of all you are supposed to repeat the questions which we have discussed today in this video. Afterwards you can try the upcoming questions, that is question number 9, 10 and 11, and if you are facing any kind of problem or if you are having any kind of doubt, then you can message us or you can even call us. We will try to rectify your doubts so that you can easily proceed the questions given in your textbook. At the same time, after completing the work, you are supposed to take the pic of that and you are supposed to upload on the school's WhatsApp number, so that we can also maintain the record of the name of the students who are completing their work on the daily basis. And now one more information there, if you want to complete your work in your FAIR notebook, then you can start completing your work in the FAIR notebook as well. So but that should be in a systematic manner. We are supposed to start with the chapter 1. First of all, we are supposed to start from chapter number 1. We are supposed to complete that, and we can complete only 3 chapters: first chapter, second chapter and third chapter. And after completing the work in your FAIR notebook also, you are supposed to take the pic of that and you are supposed to upload on the school's WhatsApp number. Thank you very much.